The search for a woman accused of repeatedly threatening to kill and kidnap preschool children at playgrounds in San Francisco. ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns looked into why she's still on the streets. Tim?
Yeah, Kristen, I spoke with several people who have had encounters with this woman. They tell me this has been going on for years, with some of the woman's threats and attacks going all the way back to 2020. Now neighbors say they're frustrated and they want something to change.
I'm just astounded that we're still talking about this, that we're still dealing with this.
San Francisco mother Jenna P. has had enough. For years, Jenna tells me she and her family have been on the receiving end of threats from this woman. We're showing you her photo because police say she's a threat to the public and have issued a warrant for her arrest. The woman, who goes by the name Lacey, is homeless and has reportedly threatened dozens of people in multiple San Francisco neighborhoods. Jenna says she screams and chases people and their children around city parks, threatening to murder them and shouting other vicious attacks.
It's scary to kind of always feel like you just don't feel safe on your sidewalks anymore. You don't feel safe in the park.
Jenna says these types of attacks first started happening around 2020. Back then, neighbors created these flyers to post in city parks to notify people about the woman's actions. Since then, neighbors have connected online to report incidents and to share information about her whereabouts. That includes Yelena Dundachenko, who works as a nanny and has had her own terrifying encounters with the woman.
We try to help the neighborhood nannies to warn about her being in our neighborhood.
The woman has been arrested multiple times over the years and currently has a warrant out for her arrest once again. Despite that, though, she keeps on getting released back onto the streets.
We cannot force, as the police department, we can't force her into mental health treatment. It's an issue that we run into with a lot of folks in the city who are suffering.
A fact that's frustrating many neighbors.
Well, if that's the case, then something needs to change. I mean, we have to do something differently then. What is it that we need to do differently?
Feeling trapped and with nowhere to go, neighbors are asking for help to try and solve this issue once and for all. And not just for themselves and their families.
She needs help. I mean, she used to be a productive member of society doing her thing, and I would love to see that for her, right? Like this, I would love to see a success story come of this.
The San Francisco Police Department is asking for the public's help today. They're encouraging anyone who sees the woman to not engage, but to immediately call 911. Meanwhile, the Public Defender's Office tells us it's not jail time, but support services that the woman needs. I'm in the newsroom. Tim Johns, ABC 7 News.